How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Lone Wolf, and today I just wanted to show you how to make some pretty quick repeatable money, really, because I keep running out of money quite a lot, and yeah, there's a lot of toys and horns and stuff I want to buy. So basically it's this container delivery in Drowned Lands. My best time is 2:52, but obviously if you want to repeat it, then it takes about another minute, 45 seconds to a minute to then recover your vehicle, drive back round, get another container. You can set off like already and just accept the mission just before you leave the square. That way you're already flying out the gates with 2 seconds gone. To be honest, that was just me trying to get a nice good time. So this is basically going to be the run. This is the quickest run I've done so far, 2:52, but I can definitely get like 3 minutes just under pretty comfortably, and again repeatably. And yeah, after we get there we're just going to recover straight to the garage, and then you can do it again. Obviously do it how many times you like. So we're going to come off those concrete blocks. You want to stay left a bit here. To be honest, actually there's a better lap. It's funny because this was actually, I did this run pretty early and I've not quite been able to, I've got like 2:54, 2:55, 2:58, loads close, but I've never got a 2:52 again. And watching this, it's like, I know, as you can see from the containers everywhere, I don't need waypoints, just like follow the containers. Yeah, I think I could do it quicker, but for whatever reason this was the quickest. So when you come this way, just go through the gap in the tree. That bridge is that's bait. Just ignore that bridge, cut across here to the left of it, because it might make you tip your container, and trying to balance your wheel on like the log that's raised up is just not worth it. This Tayga is a bit of a beast. Like I say, pound for pound, it might be the best truck in the game. If not, it's damn well up there. So yeah, cut that bit of road out as well after you go over the river thing. Just go straight up. And like I say, it's 5,600 every 4 minutes, if that. You can get it a bit under, but let's just say 4 minutes. You're talking roughly, off the top of my head, like 87 odd grand an hour or something. So you're nearly at like 100 grand every hour and a quarter, which, to be honest, the best way for me to just make the time fly is keep trying to beat your quickest time, and then before you know it, it's like, oh, I've done 10 or 15 goes. Might have been on it an hour, but let's be on this game, like one mission could take you an hour or two, especially if you roll it and have to rescue it and everything. So yeah, doing an hour on this is, I don't know, I quite like it. I thought it was pretty fun, but you soon get used to where the bumps and potholes are and stuff that's going to try and make you roll. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing pretty nice for time. I think we're on about 2.5 minutes. Got to be a bit careful around this corner. Not always, sometimes though you can catch a bump, and as you can see from a container there, that was a bad time to roll, mere yards away. But yeah, come around here, flying through the gates. Preferably you want to try and stick to the right. The more you do this though, you will chew the ground up a little bit, but it ain't that bad. Yeah, so there you go, 2:52, straight to recover, leave garage. I split those clips together, that's why the time, like the time of day just changed. But yeah, leave garage, bang her straight in high pretty much. Come flying out here, kill that tree in case it tries to sabotage the mission. Yeah, as you can see, containers out. I told someone earlier the containers wet. Loads of containers have disappeared that I rolled with, but as you'll see, there's still plenty left. So yeah, come back down here to the train station. For this, it's basically square, right on the D-pad, X circle. You enter it like a cheat pad and not even... That's how many times I've done it. You won't even drop out of high gear. I usually ram that. Helps me turn. And I could just select the mission now and go, but because I was just messing around and I actually was trying to beat my own time, I wanted to do each mission. But as you can see from the time, I'm about 4 minutes after I started. So yeah, you can look at it, accelerate forward, hit accept just before you leave, bang her in high, and you're cooking. Just a quick tip, by the way, if you roll it, you can on some trucks have a crane with you as well. It isn't even worth it. Just, you can remove the cargo. I could do that if I drive near the other cargoes. Recover truck, objective failed, doesn't matter, and all you've lost is about a minute. I'm just going to have to go back around and grab another container. So this is the route I'm going to do, and I'll try and do a few little tips while we're on the way. I didn't want to go through it too slowly though. So you come out of the train station, get left there past your garage, over those concrete blocks and go left here. Stick to the right, like don't go down that other road, just come to this bit with that dodgy bridge, but go through the trees, drive over the left, to the left of the bridge, straight up the hill, don't bother taking that road, and then you join in it back here. This corner you can actually cut just to the left, you miss a bump. After that rock, cut this whole corner out, go left around a muddy bit, stay left really of the road, then you join back on the road, miss a pothole, go to the left of a muddy bit, careful on that corner, and then yeah, you fly in here and you're good to go. I think it's just another example. It shrinks the screen, what was it, like 304, recover, I won't obviously show it again, but yeah, straight back out the garage and I'm off. So basically, the best truck, and I've tried every single one except the ones with special gearbox because they're just not as quick. The Tayga is the quickest, 252, repeatably the quickest, and it's pretty damn hard to roll. Obviously I've got all the upgrades for it. With the tyres and that, if you can get mud tyres, probably bang them, and I've just left the chains on. Someone was telling me the other day that the mud ones are better. The only one tip definitely is change your stock bumper, because you can see it was way too low. That lattice one is the best, to be honest, but the others aren't bad, but that, like, if you're not really arsed, then yeah, look, you get well over half your tyres are exposed, and it's you're not going to keep catching your chin every 2 minutes. And the second truck is this, and the quickest time I've got with this is 3 minutes. It's going to cost you about 110 grand all in, you can't find it. But it's damn near unrollable. Like, it's a Tayga's 8 out of 10 for rolling. This thing's like 9.5. Yeah, I rolled it once, but I was basically trying to make it roll. There's no upgraded suspension or anything. If you can get mud tyres, put them on over chained, but a lot of trucks just have off-road and then it skips to chained, in which case I would put chained on. Spare tyres, none of that. I don't even know if it adds weight, but I didn't want it. As for the bumper, I'd leave no bumper on. And in third place, which I was pretty happy with, because the video yesterday, I didn't want to slag this truck off at all. I really do like this truck, but heavy cargo it doesn't like. But this one container flatbed thing on the back, this came third overall. It got 3 minutes 16 was my quickest time, so you could still just about squeeze 4 minutes, maybe every 4 minutes 10. But yeah, it did pretty well. Obviously I've got every upgrade on it, so I was giving her the best chance she's got. To be honest, I went through all the vehicles. I won't go into it, but I just wanted to tell you about these Vorons. I got 324 to 328 of all these. This one, good power to weight, but the diff is switchable. It's not always on. This one, slightly less power to weight. The diff is always on. However, the gearbox is a special off-road one. And if I haven't said before, I love high range. You need high range in everything. Yeah, this one, best of both worlds, high power to weight, always on with the diff. Unfortunately, the game people cocked this one up. They've not put the upgraded suspension. They're releasing a new map soon that I believe is supposed to be a Russian snowy map, and they're going to put the upgrade on that. I've got every upgrade. I've got the trophy for every upgrade. But yeah, they obviously missed one out, so you can't get the raised suspension on this, which means you're going to have to put the smaller tyres on. Despite that, I still got, I think, the best time out of the 3 Vorons. I got 324 with this, I believe. So it's not crap. Some people are like, oh god, it's over, but it's not. It's fine. But this thing, if you've got it, you can find it for free. She does the job. Again, square, right, X circle. I was umming and ahhing whether to cut this out, but I was like, sod it. Hopefully if you're enjoying the videos, which I appreciate, it's you can skip 3 minutes if you don't want to see this thing doing a lap, but I wanted to show you just how good it is and unrollable. If you can squeeze through there. That's why I don't. That's part of the reason why I don't like trees. One of many. Yeah, again, like, this is basically a better version of the Dan, I think. It's got the 8 wheels at the front. It is possible to catch its chin. I believe there is an example of it in this run. So yeah, it is doable, but once you learn the little potholes and bumps, you can easily avoid, like, every time I've done this, sometimes I don't hit the chin at all. Every now and then I'd get it once, but it's not as bad as the Dan. As much as I have got a bit of a soft spot for the Dan now, I know it's a submarine truck. Again, don't go around there, just cut through these trees. I'm surprised it didn't catch its nose there, but it didn't. Fair play to it. Still in high, straight out the other side. I bet it catches its chin here. Yeah. That's probably one of the worst spots. If you come at it at a bit better angle, you can probably avoid it. But again, soon back in high. Definitely got a slower turning response, as you can see. And nearly, luckily, I kept it in high and I missed it. But compared to just driving the Tayga, see, on this corner, as I said, you got like a bump in the middle, and this thing wouldn't roll anyway on it, but you can just cut that corner out. And then as you come past this big fat rock, try if you can to stay to the left, because if you go sort of in the middle, it pulls your steering to the right quite a lot and you go wide. Cut this corner out as well if you can. I believe there's a tiny glitch here, but I'm only there right in front, apologies, but go left round that muddy patch. Stay left, to be honest. There's no real drawback to just staying along this bit. Join the road again now though. I try and stay a little bit left because these occasionally could catch your nose there. There's another bump here. Normally now I cut over to the right and then across, but this time I just stick left the whole time. Just if you go right and then across, you're at a better angle into this bit. Stick left around that muddy bit. Join the road. Any other truck, be a bit careful around this corner, but this thing is like flat out around it. Didn't even attempt to. That's funnily enough the container that I spilled this with, and by then 2 tyres were digging in. I was full speed. I turned it fully. Like I said, I pretty much wanted to see if it will actually ever go. And I have done 3 minutes dead on with this, but I just couldn't find it. This is 3:04, but again, that just shows it's pretty repeatable. And yeah, that's it. Recover, leave garage. There's about 200 grand I'd got so far. I'm not going to leave all of it in, but this actually impressed me quite a lot considering it hasn't got diff always on. It's down here in high. It's the Freightliner, is it like the 114 SD? And even through there, it's still in high. Got up here, and as you can see, I'm definitely throwing her around. She's bouncing sideways, but she didn't tip. And I think I got there, what was it, it was about 324, see the diff, that'd help it go a bit quicker there. But yeah, that's actually not a bad, surprised me. This is the White Western Star. I just wanted to show this. It didn't happen often, but luckily, if that container wasn't there, that would have been me gone then, so just be careful on that last corner, because it's going to cost you 4 minutes if you crash this far in. If you crash near the beginning, you've lost about a minute, but yeah, as you can see though, pretty respectable time. I did it twice, I got about 3:20 and then 3:16, so definitely no complaints. So yeah, that's a money maker for you. It's the best one I've found that's repeatable. I could have been clickbaity and said, oh, every 2 minutes 50, but it's not, repeatably every 4 minutes. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Oh my god, Jean-Claude Van fucking Conifer. You're lucky this is a timed event. Otherwise you'd be dead right now.